up your Lashify. And guess what? I cannot be bought. I cannot be paid to say anything. And you come to me with respect and kindness. You don't come and threaten myself and my team saying, you'll hear from our lawyers. Off. I can't wait to hear from your lawyer.
The drama in the beauty space just keeps getting wilder. This time, the heat is between influencer Bethenny Frankel and Lashify, and it has escalated way beyond just a simple product. What started as a harmless recommendation from Bethenny has turned into a full-blown online feud, dragging in legal battles, brand loyalty, and even cancellation threats. So, who is really in the right here? Let's break it all down. If you don't know Bethenny Frankel, she's not just any beauty influencer. She's built a reputation for her unfiltered and brutally honest takes on beauty products, never shying away from giving her raw opinion. She doesn't follow trends just because they're popular. She follows what works. Her emphasis has always been on affordability, debunking the myth that you need to spend a fortune to achieve great results. She's the type to tell you straight up that a $10 moisturizer can do as much good for your skin as a $200 one, making her a trusted voice among budget-conscious beauty lovers. Bethenny has highlighted brands like No. 7 and L'Oreal, reinforcing the idea that effective skincare and makeup can be found at drugstores, not just luxury retailers. Her recommendations have helped many consumers feel empowered to make smart choices without succumbing to high-end marketing tactics. When Bethenny recently shared her experience with Lash, an at-home lash extension brand, she did not hesitate. It was a simple, honest review. She found them incredibly easy to apply, which was a big deal for her, considering she had little experience with false lashes. They were quick, effective, and user-friendly, exactly what she looks for in a product. She loved them and naturally shared her excitement with her audience.
Getting ready to show this to you. I'm in shock. Okay, this is the first time I've ever been able to put lashes on. I've tried it the classic way, the way that all the makeup artists do. I haven't yet really understood the magnetic. This is called Pro Lash. Okay, I thought it was gonna be magnetic. It's not. I'm just freaking out. I put lashes on. It took me 2 seconds. I'm freaking out. I'm so excited.
What she did not realize, however, was that this seemingly innocent recommendation was about to throw her into the middle of a heated legal battle, one she had absolutely no idea was happening. Lashify, a company that has been locked in an ongoing legal battle with Lash over patent infringement claims, was not pleased. Shortly after Bethenny's video went live, she received a direct message from Lashify. But this wasn't just any PR outreach, it came directly from the CEO, Sahara Lotti herself. The message made it clear that Lashify believed Lash was blatantly copying their designs and was currently entangled in a lawsuit with them. It wasn't a casual heads up. The tone was stern, almost demanding. Bethenny had knowingly inserted herself into a legal dispute. The message went on to accuse Bethenny of unknowingly promoting a counterfeit product and warned her that, given her massive platform, she had now inadvertently involved herself in a high-stakes legal situation. It was framed as if Bethenny should have known better, as if by simply sharing her experience with Lash, she had taken a definitive stance in the ongoing battle between the two companies. Bethenny was taken aback, to say the least. To her, this message wasn't just a professional clarification. It felt like a veiled threat. She had simply tried a product, enjoyed it, and shared it with her audience. That was the entire premise of her content. Yet, here was a brand aggressively confronting her, essentially demanding that she takes responsibility for an issue she had no prior knowledge of. She wasn't a lawyer, nor was she aware of the behind-the-scenes legal drama. From her perspective, the way Lashify came at her felt unnecessary and over the top.
So I received some lashes over a year ago. They've been sitting in my drawer. I'm not good at lashes. I tried them. I loved them. I enjoyed them. I then received a scathing, threatening message from their competitor saying that there are trademark issues and there's a legal battle and that I've now involved myself and that I'm irresponsible. Don't you ever come for me in any regard other than constructive. I don't know the difference between one lash company or another. I opened a box, I tried them on, I thought they were spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now. So if you're gonna try to come and threaten me legally, I'll give you the name of 5 class action lawyers, litigators that you can call. Shove it up your ass, Lashify. And guess what? I cannot be bought. I cannot be paid to say anything. And you come to me with respect and kindness. You don't come and threaten myself and my team saying, you'll hear from our lawyers. Fuck off. I can't wait to hear from your lawyers. Right here, live and direct. Here's the crazy part. I was about to try their product. I just am making my way into the lash space. And it's a marathon, not a sprint. Whoever sent that message should be fired on the spot. Pack your shit, get up from your desk, and get the fuck out of here. Because now, I don't want to try your product because of the way you guys handled it. If you said, this is a competitor of ours, we'd love for you to try ours, of course. Good morning. You're welcome. Do you know how many people have copied the skinny margarita that I invented? Do you know how many billions of dollars of margaritas have been sold on my back? That's business, baby.
Lashify even went as far as to send her side-by-side images, attempting to prove that Pro-Lash had replicated their designs down to the finest detail. They presented it as undeniable evidence that Pro-Lash was guilty of infringement. But Bethenny wasn't a patent expert. She was a consumer who had tried and liked a product. The fact that she was being pulled into something so complex felt absurd to her. This led Bethenny to question if Lashify had already secured multiple legal victories against counterfeiters, why were they so fixated on her endorsement of Pro-Lash? Was her video really that damaging to their business? Was this truly about intellectual property, or was it about something more ego control? Or was it about something more ego control and trying to silence influencers who did not align with their narrative? To Bethenny, it seemed less like a brand protecting itself and more like an attempt to intimidate anyone who dared to have an unbiased opinion. Bethenny did not hold back. She went online and called out Lashify for what she saw as unnecessary drama, doubling down on her stance that major brands like Apple and Charlotte Tilbury have had their designs copied countless times, yet they don't waste their energy crying about it. To her, the beauty industry has always had brands replicating ideas. It's just a part of the business. The way Lashify responded felt overly personal, and she found it ridiculous that a company would take such an aggressive approach over what she believed was a routine product review.
In food, fashion, handbags, jewelry, everywhere. Did I know that Pro-Lash was a dupe of Lashify? No, because they don't look anything alike. One is in multiple little packages that are black, and I didn't understand how to use it. They said to me that I could do a Zoom or a tutorial, which I didn't have time for. Pro-Lash, I opened the box, I understood exactly what to do. It's the first one, ironically, that I understood exactly what to do. I don't get involved in people's legal battles. Amazon has dupes all over it. Every type of bag, every type of lip gloss, every water bottle, everything you've seen made in China is on there. I'm not doing that. So if I promote something that you don't like or that has toxins or ingredients, do your own research. I don't work for you, okay? And this woman who owns this company coming in now and saying she was naive to think I knew and threatening me. So yeah, do I feel badly that something's affecting her business and this is the cause that she's behind? Great, congrats, mazel. I don't owe you anything, and I'm not in your lawsuit, and I'm not part of this, so do not try to backtrack and pretend it's okay to threaten someone via Instagram. So whether your own followers or people in the beauty community want to agree with you, I don't give a good f***. Don't ever come and threaten me, and now backpedal and backtrack, because that doesn't work for me. Coming to me, businesswoman to businesswoman, does work for me.
She also took a moment to clarify how her experience with Pro-Lash even came about. She had received the set over a year ago, but being someone who never really wore lashes, she had let them sit unused until she finally decided to give them a shot. To her surprise, they were incredibly easy to apply, even for someone inexperienced like herself. That is why she raved about them, not because she was endorsing a brand in some deep strategic move, but simply because she had a genuine positive experience. She had no idea there was any controversy surrounding the brand, and it wasn't something she thought she needed to investigate beforehand. So, when she received messages from Lashify filled with accusations and legal talk, it threw her off completely. She described the tone as scathing and threatening, making it clear that she felt ambushed rather than informed. If Lashify had genuinely wanted to educate her on the situation, there were better ways to go about it. From Bethenny's perspective, Lashify had completely missed an opportunity to approach her in a way that could have turned her into an ally. Instead, they had come at her with hostility, ultimately pushing her away from their brand entirely. In fact, she revealed that she had actually been planning to try Lashify's products next. She was curious about their approach and had been open to giving them a fair shot. But after this ordeal, not a chance. They had, in her words, blown it. She was so put off off by their aggressive messaging that she went so far as to say that whoever was responsible for sending those messages should be fired immediately. Sahara Lotti, the CEO of Lashify, eventually spoke out, addressing the controversy head-on. She admitted that she was the one who had personally sent Bethenny those messages, explaining that she felt deeply hurt by Bethenny's public endorsement of pro-lash. From Sahara's perspective, this wasn't just about influencer marketing, it was about the integrity of her business. She had poured years of work, innovation, and legal battles into building Lashify's reputation, and saw pro-lash as a company that had taken shortcuts by mimicking her brand's proprietary technology and methods.
I am Haley, and I'm the owner of ProLash. First off, the past few days have been absolutely crazy, and we appreciate your guys' support, your uplifting comments, and everything you've done for us. It means the world to us. At the same time, we are so deeply sorry to hear that a lot of you are facing similar harassment from Lashify CEO. Whether you're an influencer, business owner, employee, or someone that just loves lashes. What is happening is not okay, which is why I wanted to take the time to post this video today. Those that have tried ProLash know it is a very unique product and nothing like our competitors. I am not a dupe and I am not a copycat. We have quality lashes that are easy to apply for everyday users. But if you don't like our product, no problem. There are so many other great female entrepreneurs that sell amazing lashes. We aren't new to this business, and we have been making lashes for years. But unlike others, we would never claim ownership over well-known application methods. As much as this entire situation pains me to bring energy towards, I cannot sit by and allow false claims from a woman who has sued countless others with the goal of putting anyone who dares to compete with her out of business. Quite frankly, ProLash has been targeted by a litigious competitor who believes she invented the concept of DIY lashes. People have been doing DIY lashes well before 2016. The lawsuit against us that Lashify continues to reference is going after us for 3 things. 1, that we use black and white in our branding. I don't feel like we need to defend ourselves on how outrageous that is, but unfortunately, that is one of the terms of the suit. 2, tweezers. Lashify filed for emergency preliminary injunctive relief, which is basically just a pre-hearing to decide if a claim has merit before it goes to a full hearing. We already had a pre-hearing a while back, and unfortunately, before the judge could even make a ruling, Lashify dropped the entire injunction. But nonetheless, we did not break any patent laws with our tweezers. And 3, our lashes themselves. Lashify claims they invented how lashes are made. For us at ProLash, parts of our lashes have been made using production methods that were developed in the 60s, which is 50 years before Lashify existed. We have never stolen anyone's idea, and we never would. There is room for more than one lash business in this industry, and tearing people down is not the solution to success. Unfortunately, Lashify's tactics are a pattern, and so many other people have had to face the aggression, harassment, and doxing. I mean, my family was served with a lawsuit unnecessarily at our home on Christmas Eve when our lawyers were already in contact with them. I don't say this for pity, I say this because enough is enough.
Sahara has always been vocal about protecting Lashify's patents, which she believes are part of her company's success. To her, this wasn't just a routine business dispute. It was a direct attack on the originality and exclusivity that set Lashify apart. As a fellow entrepreneur, she believed Bethenny should have understood how damaging it can be when a company invests millions into research and innovation only to have their concepts replicated by another brand. She acknowledged that she felt personally let down by Bethenny's post, as she saw it as an endorsement of a brand that she believes had unfairly profited from her hard work. At the same time, she expressed some relief upon realizing that Bethenny had not been aware of the ongoing lawsuit before promoting ProLash. However, she remained firm in her stance that her messages were not meant as threats, but an effort to educate Bethenny on the situation. In Sahara's view, this was a necessary conversation about ethics and brand loyalty, not an attack. But despite her explanation, the public response suggested that many people saw it very differently, painting Lashify as overly aggressive rather than simply protective of its business. But Bethenny wasn't having it. She came back with another video, doubling down on her criticism and calling Lashify's approach unhinged. She expressed frustration over the way the company had handled the situation, pointing out that instead of reaching out in a professional and diplomatic manner, they had bombarded her with aggressive messages, making it seem as though she had done something wrong when all she did was share a product she genuinely liked. She also took a deeper dive into the actual products in question, emphasizing that she did not even see a resemblance between ProLash and Lashify's lashes. To her, ProLash's system was simple, easy to use, and required no additional learning curve, something that as a lash novice she greatly appreciated. On the other hand, Lashify's product came with intricate packaging, multiple little components, and even required a tutorial to properly apply. So if Lashify was accusing ProLash of being a straight-up copy, Bethenny wasn't buying. She also made it clear that she's not in the business of researching lawsuits before she shares her thoughts on a product. That is not her job. She tries things out, and if she enjoys them, she shares them with her audience. Simple as that. She reiterated that she was never paid to promote ProLash, nor was she endorsing them in an official capacity. She just liked the product and saw no reason not to talk about it. For Lashify to turn this into a full-scale war was, in her opinion, completely unnecessary. Bethenny's audience overwhelmingly sided with her. Many felt that Lashify was acting like a bully, trying to intimidate influencers into choosing their side. Some even started calling for a boycott of the brand, accusing Sahara Lotti of having a history of aggressive and problematic behavior. It wasn't the first time Lashify had been involved in controversy. Years ago, beauty influencer Manny Mua made negative comments about their products, and Sahara escalated the situation in a way that many found unprofessional. At the time, she even made comments that some saw as sexist, claiming that a man standing up for his brand is seen as brave, but a woman doing the same is seen as threatening. Other influencers and former employees also started coming forward with their own stories about Lashify's alleged bullying tactics. Some said the company has a habit of sending legal threats whenever someone promotes a cheaper alternative to their lashes. At the core of this drama is Lashify's legal battle against ProLash. The main issue: patent infringement. Lashify holds over 600 patents worldwide and has spent around $50 million over the past 4 years defending them. That is a serious investment. Lashify has already won lawsuits against Chinese manufacturers that supply ProLash, including Qingdao Hollywood Cosmetics Co., securing a $34 million judgment. Winning these cases gives Lashify leverage to pursue other brands they believe are infringing on their patents. But Sahara Lotti's aggressive defense of her brand has raised questions. Is she genuinely protecting her intellectual property, or is she taking things too personally? After all, competition is an inevitable part of business, especially in the beauty industry where trends and innovations are constantly evolving. While defending patents is valid, some argue that Lashify's constant legal battles create a hostile reputation rather than solidifying its place as a market leader. Many believe that instead of focusing on lawsuits, Lashify should invest more in the innovation, brand differentiation, and customer loyalty. The brand has already established itself as a pioneer in at-home lash extensions, so why not double down on its strength? Consumers are more likely to support brands that evolve and enhance their products rather than those that spend time and money attacking competitors. So where do you stand in all of this? Should Bethenny have done more research before promoting ProLash? Or is it unreasonable to expect influencers to investigate the legal history of every product they try? Was Lashify justified in reaching out to her, or did they overreact? And more importantly, is Sahara Lotti's approach helping or hurting her brand? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this and other beauty industry drama.